Hello there, YouTubers. This is my fourth take on this movie. I started it, and I was about a minute into it, an airplane came over. You probably couldn't hear a thing. He was like, how can I get any closer and make any more noise? He was good at that. So I started it, and I was about a minute and a half into the next one, and another airplane came by. Little putt-putt airplanes. So I turned it off and waited for him to leave, started it up again, and then a helicopter came by. Couldn't hear nothing. So if you get another airplane in this, you're going to have to, I'm not starting it again. This is getting crazy. Anyhow, it's been super muddy the last few days. A lot of people gave me suggestions on doing this and doing that in the back, and I'll go back and probably do another quick video. I don't know how long this one will go, but it might go, who knows. I start jabbering. This is kind of I hope to be a little bit of a funny movie, a little bit of informative movie, a little bit of, I want you guys' feedback on the movie. In other words, you got to leave a comment this time, and you got to send it to a friend, because that will really help. And it's kind of funny, so it might, yeah, he did this because of that, he did this because of that. We'll get into that in a minute or two. Anyhow, so yesterday, it was too sloppy to get in the back. The day before, it was so sloppy the Bobcat would not even move in that slime back there. If you look at the videos, or if you've seen the videos of the little mill in the back, you know there's a little bit of an incline from the back around to the front, and you might be able to see it in some of the shows. It really doesn't, the camera really doesn't show angles too much, but it was enough that the Bobcat was just sitting there, and I could not go into that pile to shake it up. But we'll get into that on another video that I'm going to go probably make today, but won't put on for tomorrow. You can't see it. There goes my old cat. He's hiding. Anyhow, what this movie's about. So I went up to near Lancaster, and I got this thing. Now, a lot of you probably recognize it. I can't quite make out what it says. Foley, F-O-L-E-Y, and I can't get up there quite see what it says. Foley's a saw company. They used to make little saws. There's so much mud on it. L-O-M-I-N. Maybe that's where they're from. I don't know. It's cast. It's a neat piece. And I guess this is where it probably attached to the wall. Maybe the guy, it looks like that was an add-on piece. Got a little spring here to pull this up. It goes down over your saw. And there's some indicators that this thing is brand new. One of them being the flat belt here and the wooden pulley. That definitely indicates how new this is. And you just put oil in this hole here and that oil there. And a lot of indicators that this thing is probably only, you know, minutes off the thing. This is brand new cord. Notice the ground on it. And electrical tape helps. You know, you always got to have electrical tape. So I started looking at it and going, oh my goodness. I got it more for the neat cast piece down there, and it is kind of sawmill related. So anyhow, I got it. I need my head checked. So I started thinking, excuse me, what you know you should buy it if. You know how Jeff Foxworthy, great guy, funny guy, never met him, good comedian though. You know you're a redneck if. You know you're a redneck if you buy something like this. So I tried to make a sheet of paper because, you know, I forget everything that I put on there. And then I can't read my writing anyway. It's the best set of hieroglyphics. If anybody came back and said, what is this guy wrote? Man, who knows? The Egyptian hieroglyphics are easier to figure out than this guy's handwriting. So I can't even read my own writing, and that's what you probably do best. But if you want to go out and look at something, you're trying to decide whether to buy it or not, okay? You know you should buy it if. That's what this one I'm going to title. You know you should buy it if, okay? If you don't need it. That's a good clue that you need to buy it. If you really don't need it, buy it. Because you don't want to have to buy it when you need it, because then it was too late, right? I don't know. So that's one. You know you should buy it if you don't have a place to put it. Okay, I don't have a place to put this thing, and I don't need it. So that was a good clue that I should buy this. Okay, that was just right up there. Okay, if it looks like it might create more projects that you don't have time for, okay, cleaning it up here, doing this, repainting it, or whatever, that's a good reason to buy something if you don't have time to redo it. If it looks like it's broken, definitely got to buy it, okay? That kind of creates into the other thing. So if it looks like it's just foobar, okay, you probably need to really look at getting it. If it's got a lot of extra paint on it, so you know, if it's got extra paint on it, it's not because they were trying to hide something. It was because they were trying to hide something. So that's a good reason to buy it, you know. If it'll be in the way. Because you don't have a place to put it, you're going to have to put it where you don't have a place to put it. So it's going to be in the way and you're going to trip over it for a while. That's a good reason to buy it. Okay. Now here, like I said, I showed you that plug. Maybe you're looking at a piece to buy and you see something like this. If there's the potential that it'll blow every fuse in your fuse box in the basement, definitely buy it. Definitely got to buy it. Okay? Let's see. If you have to pay for it, you know, if it's free, it's one thing. Okay? But if you have to pay for it, you know it's worth the value that you're going to see. You know, it's just worth it. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for this thing. Let's see. Or if you think it's a better deal, if it looks like a better deal than it really is, definitely buy it because you know it's not going to be. And maybe one of the last ones on this list, okay, if your wife says do not buy it, definitely get it. That is the bottom line. If she says you shouldn't get that thing, you gotta have it because then you know it belongs in your pile of stuff. So that was just kind of kidding around on different things. So here's what I want you guys to do is leave comments. When you know it's the right time to buy something, okay? And kind of look at it as a funny thing or maybe not a funny thing, but just put it in the comments so everybody can read these comments and see who comes up with the best why you should buy it, not why you shouldn't buy it. Heck, that's no fun. You know, if it's free, you're going to get it. But anyhow, I'm going to title this one here, You Know You Should Buy It If. And I want you guys to leave a comment down below why you should buy it if, and put the reason in there and kind of look at it as the funny thing. And then the next thing I need you guys to do is send it to somebody that got something that you know that probably shouldn't have got it. And send this list and tell them to watch it and have them send it to a friend. So that's kind of what this one is, and we're going to end up with that. Then I think I'm going to go back to from here to the sawmill. I don't know, but this was kind of a funny thing. To me, it was funny. I don't know if you guys thought it was funny. Your wives might not think it's funny. I don't know. Mine doesn't like me to buy anything. So anyhow, so as soon as she says no, it's a done deal. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys coming along. I appreciate you leaving me a comment on what makes you think you need to buy that at the bottom. And I need you to send it out to everybody you know that's got something. They go, what in the world? Have you lost your mind? You know, oh, I think I had another one. If you have to travel too far to get it, and if it has a lot of odor to it, there's a lot of them. So leave a comment in the reason down below why you should buy it, or why you think you should buy it, or you should buy. Let's see. You know you should buy it if. Okay, that's kind of what it is. And fill in the blank and leave a comment and send it to a friend. So that's it for this one. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to see what the next one is, and leave the comment. We'll see you. Bye-bye.